Hey, you guys. So, you are getting ready to see a real life conversation between my daughter and I. Was on FaceTime with my daughter. I haven't spoken to her in like a matter of weeks. And I thought it was important to capture the conversation and capture the moment kind of as a real life documentation. Because so much of the conversation is why I have created Luxe Life Maui. I know from a business perspective and all of the logistics and the marketing that these aren't probably the reasons why you would create XYZ. And I know that I will probably reposition the company at some point or not. Don't know. But I authentically created Luxe Life Maui e-commerce website specifically for my daughter, and I captured this in this conversation with her because it was literally the drive. Like, I literally, as a parent, my daughter needed something that I wasn't able to give her. I didn't at that point have my second cleaning service that I have here on the island at the time, so I wasn't able to provide her employment, and I didn't have the e-commerce store, or did I know anything about e-commerce. And so I felt so desperate. I felt not desperate. I felt incapable of providing my daughter with something because I have a history of always meeting my daughter's needs as her parent, financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And so we were having a conversation, and she was really just being very honest and transparent. And I felt her desperation when it came to just not feeling like, Mom, I don't want to work for people. Like, I don't do well in these environments. I don't XYZ. And, one mindset would say, oh, that's just the brat. Oh, you're just being spoiled. Oh, grow up, be mature. But from an entrepreneurial mindset, many entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs because they were not in their DNA made to work for people. It doesn't work. And if anything, it's to gain responsibility, discipline, consistency, but they're not meant to be a workaholic for somebody else's vision. It just isn't, and they get out of it and they become entrepreneurs, and many become successful because they weren't designed for that. And so a lot of ways I feel like my daughter isn't designed to necessarily work for businesses that aren't driven from a family standpoint. And so I just wanted to give this intro to the video you're getting ready to watch, because these are the real life situations, conversations, and moments that I feel authentic businesses are created from. There's always a why to why you create your business, and I believe that you develop even the more in that why. And it may go in different ways, but there's always a core why to developing something. And this is my why. Get a job and hold it down for 6 months, and you'll see a difference in yourself. I'm building companies that you should be here helping me with. Tomorrow, I got to get up at 3 a.m. to go clean for the company that is earning money. And I know it's not a huge amount of money in this part of the stage, but it's a real viable business. December 1st is right around the corner, and the luxury line is launching. The orders need to go out. There needs to be promotion. Like, there's so much that you can be doing here. I started Luxe Life Maui for you. It's a legit business now. Like, legit inventory, legit vendors, a legit legal business. It has legit bank accounts. And that was started because I wanted to secure something for you so that you could build upon your future. So what I'm saying is, you have options here, but they're not pretty options. Like going to clean these buildings is not fun and pretty, but it's a legit business and it makes money. So if you want structure and you want to come home to structure, then come home and get structure. And you have to find a way to not be involved with the other stuff, but you got a roof over your head. You have a vehicle to drive. Oh, by the way, you have a son here who's a total living being, who is so smart and so in tuned. And we know that he misses you. He has his moments where he's like looking out the window and he's just sitting there. He's missing his mother. We know that. So, it can continue to be the way it is for you right now, daughter, or it can be different if you want it to be. But none of that I can't make that happen for you. I can build the legacy and I can build the opportunity, but I can't hold you to it. You know what I mean? Like you said, yeah, mom, let's do this e-commerce business. Yeah, mom, let's get this, let's get that. And I said, okay, cool, let's do it. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna be your investor, and I'm gonna make it a real thing. And you now gotta work it. So my thing with you, daughter, is you are always given what you need to be better. You don't grasp onto it and you don't stick with it. So you can't say I'm lost and I don't have this or I'm confused on that, because that's not your truth. You got to go back to your truth, daughter. You can't say that, this isn't happening for me, that isn't happening. That's a lie that you tell yourself, and I want you to look at that lie and ask yourself, why do you depend on that story for you? Because that's not your story. You know what I mean? Like, you have a paid roof over your head that you don't pay for, and I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying this is an opportunity for you. You have a vehicle that's given to you. That's opportunity. You now have 2 businesses that you can be involved in that bring in some form of money, and the more that we can build it, the more money it brings in. That's opportunity. So you have the bare necessities: roof and housing, clothing and food, transportation, and a way to bring in money. Those are three things you need, huh? I just want you to know that you have things to fall back on, whichever way that you choose. If you choose to be out there because you feel like, you can get your mind together, you can get your life together, it's kind of you're around the people that you feel you connect with or you can relate to. I get that. I love you. I support you. You don't have to be MIA from me because that's where you feel you want. Like, I understand. If you feel like being on an island and being around this culture and people and it ain't your groove, I understand that too. I get it. I'm still processing transitioning from mainland to an island of people that I don't identify with. I understand that too, but I just try to be the example for you, daughter, to show that whatever you want to do, you can do it. Even if it's in a place that you don't feel resonates with you. I am really going hard to make this first $1 million next year, to example it for you, but also, and I need to go live and talk about this when it comes to Luxe Life Maui, because I started that for you. My whole reason for starting that business was I didn't want my daughter to feel like she was trapped because she had to work a 9-to-5 for somebody. So what could I do as a parent to change that? Create her a business. But the business has to be work, daughter, to make money. So just know that you have support, you have people that love you, you have options. You're not destitute. So you kind of like that prodigal story, like, you're out doing whatever you're doing, but at the end of the day, you can live in the most expensive one of the most expensive islands in the islands of Hawaii. You can come, you have opportunities that most people where you are currently don't have, literally. And you have a mother who rocks for you 100%. Like, I'm going to hold you to the fire to be an adult because that's what you are. But at the same time, I'm creating opportunity for you. So, yeah. You know, I'm looking forward to the day and the time where this jewelry business yields you a regular income. Like, it ain't gonna take long. I just got to launch it. Everything's there. You know, inventory's there. Shipping supplies are there. Vendors are secure to continue to get that inventory in. I'm learning how to do this whole drop shipping piece to the business that will help us scale quicker than what we are right now. I mean, so again, when you come home, you can come home to having something to work on. I need you in the clean. I need somebody to help me do these cleans. I mean, I'm getting ready to hire I need to hire about 2 employees because I can't do all of it by myself. And I'm going to have to obviously pay them because they're employees. But if you're the employee and on a 1099 basis, then that's revenue for you. Then there's the jewelry. There's promoting the product. There's, you know, packaging the product. There's dealing with customer requests or questions. There's marketing. I mean, there's so much right now for these 2 businesses that legitly, if you come back to the island, you have something to do that will put money in your pocket. Well, you know, and then there's that part of getting your mind right. It's like you can't get your mind right on your own because you don't have the tool. You don't know how to get your mind right. So if you really feel like you need to get your mind right or you need to get your mind in a position, then you need to have health care. You need to talk to someone who gives you the tools to navigate you through getting your mind right. Even if that's being put on a medication that helps bring balance and bring a sense of clarity to getting your mind right. Like, let's not talk about I'm doing this, but what do we really need to do to execute getting my mind right? What do we really need to do to execute not feeling lost? Like, what is that practically, like, what do I physically need to do to get from point A to point B, ultimately with a goal to get to Z? Because it's not just going to happen, daughter, because you get on a plane and you fly 6 hours from one location to another. And you're not around anybody, daughter, that's going to help you better yourself in that area because they don't know how to do it. And I'm not talking negatively about anyone. I'm just being real with you. As a medical professional, I know when somebody needs to get their mind right from a mental health standpoint, there's products and services that are a necessity in order to get you in that place. I know you need a pill. And I am not a huge advocate for medication. Like, I am not, but I know you need a pill. You do know where to go. It's easy. You make an appointment for a doctor. You go see the doctor. You tell them what you're experiencing. They are the medical professionals. They prescribe you what they know works. You try what they prescribe, and you see what works, and you get it right. Your grandmother's the same thing. I had to get her mental status right. She went to the doctor. She's on medication, and she feels 100% better. She ain't moping around looking half crazy like she was. Because sometimes you need that because your body is off balance and you're trying to handle it by positioning yourself, but that's not the solution. The solution is your body is telling you, I need something, that everything you're trying is not working. And you need to listen to your body. And it's as simple as just seeing a doctor. They'll give you, an antidepressant, which will bring you down. It'll make you calm. And when you're calmed down, then you'll get some clarity of mind. And you have health insurance through your fiance, so I mean. Exactly, but again, all of your resources and support is here. And it's just you. We can't make you sign those papers. We can't make you work the businesses. All we can do as your support system, whether we are perfect, none of us are perfect, but we all love you from a pure place, right? Like, we all got issues. I don't talk to you right sometimes. Sometimes I'm in my feelings and I project what I want for you on you and make you uncomfortable. I'm not perfect, but one thing I know about your fiance, I know about me, I know about grandma, I even know about dad, is that we love you from a pure place. Like, and that's real. So, again, you have such a support system. I mean, even where you are, you have a support system. But financially, from a more, better financial standing and position, it's Hawaii. So you just have to decide, what support system you want to be with. Grandma's driving me crazy with this Christmas parade crap on television. I can't. And she is thoroughly enjoying it. Look at her. Look. 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 She said hi, Mom, because I got my earpiece in. I'm documenting this conversation, by the way. I mean, they can't hear you, but they just hear me. Because I think these are important moments to document, especially being coach and all the stuff that I am. Yeah, it's always good to catch all of this. But, I just wanted to, obviously it's Thanksgiving. I really don't give a damn about Thanksgiving, to be honest with you. But I just want you to know that you don't have to be MIA because you're not in Hawaii. Like, I understand you're doing what you need to do for you. But chop chop. I mean, what am I mad about? At what point did I say I was mad at you? I didn't. So right there, you be feeling the who? No, you internalize tension. If there's tension, you know my tension. I'm very black and white. You can't really tell how I feel via a text. So, don't separate yourself because you feel like I'm mad at you. And if I'm mad at you, still face the anger and see why is she mad at me. Am I disappointed? Yes. But I'm your parent. I mean, what else am I going to be when my only child isn't in a place where I would ideally like her to be? Like, of course I'm not going to be happy about it. But I am at a point right now with you, daughter, that you are a grown woman. You are literally a grown, whether you act like it or not, whether you live a lifestyle that I feel would be my standard, you're a grown woman. And I have to respect and honor all the grown woman decisions that you make. And, oh, by the way, as a grown woman, I'm saying, no, I'm not sending you no money. No, I'm not doing this because you're a grown woman. Right? And it's not because I'm mad at you or I'm angry with you. It's because I know if I keep being that crutch that Josh is right now, that it's not gonna help you be better. It just isn't. And not to mention, oh, by the way, I'm putting all of my money into these businesses, one which is yours. So you're a grown woman. I'm not going to be mad at you for making grown woman decisions. I am going to be disappointed at you for some of the grown so-called woman decisions that you make. 100%, I'm going to be disappointed because what responsible, loving parent wouldn't be? You got too many parents out here who see their children doing stuff that is not honoring their body, their life, their future, and they could care less. That's not a real parent to me. Had one of those, got the t-shirt. So I refuse to be that parent. However, I do respect the fact that you are a grown woman by age. You're welcome. So when you're ready to work and you're ready to come back and help me build the empire, then come back, help me build the empire. Sooner than later would be great, but whatever your process is your process. I know that I need help out here. And, grandma isn't the viable help. She can't be out here working these hard tasks with me to try to build something so that we don't have to work for people, so that we don't have to do life the way everybody else. I refuse to do life the way everybody else does life. I'm not doing that no more. And like I was talking to grandma, I was like, it has felt so good to legitly put these checks in the business account, and it's literally checks. Like I literally am making money from my own hands. I'm making money for my vision, not somebody else's vision. And we were at the bank the other day because I was opening up 4 more accounts. I have my expense account, my payroll, my tax account, my tithe account. And so I was opening up these accounts, and it felt so good to legitly put money into all of these accounts and know that when it's tax time, when I have to pay an employee, that all that money's already in the account. Like, I'm not talking about doing this. I'm literally doing this. Like, none of this for me is talk. Luxe Life Maui is a legit business with legit maybe $5,000 worth of inventory that when it sells, it's going to turn back into more revenue for inventory that's going to eventually turn into profit. So like none of these businesses are talking at this point. You have a whole functional website. You have a whole functional business bank account. You have 3 quality vendors, 1 in Thailand, 2 in China, that can legitly get you everything that you like to walk, wear, and see yourself in. I mean, Merry Christmas. I'm just saying, like, legitly, Merry Christmas. Like, and let me just say this. Your store is 18 karat gold diamond jewelry that ain't gonna turn somebody's neck green, that would cost them at minimum $6,000 for one piece. They're getting it for pennies. And Merry Christmas. I just found you a designer purse, lady, with store quality product, who has agreed to go into contract with Luxe Life Maui and ship the product from China to your customers. And I'm talking about amazing product. All your vendors have amazing product, hands down. I mean, this set has been on my arm for almost 4 months. That's your product. Like, this is your product right in the box behind me, legitly. So, like, you have a whole company. It's not even like a whole, oh yeah, I'm starting a business. It's a whole company. Just saying, get your mind right. And when you do, come work on this company. Okay. Well, know that I love you. Happy Turkey Day. Are y'all cooking out there? Did you fix your ticket? Because I know he was worried about your last plane ticket not being able to be changed. You're gonna figure that out, or you figured that out? You better make sure that's the case, because he was really worried about them not changing it again, because they had changed it so many times that they told him that if you didn't get on that last flight, that he basically lost those points, and they wouldn't change it anymore because they moved it too many times. Well, and the other question I want to ask is, have you had that conversation with him? Like that, the stuff that makes you uncomfortable needs to stop, like, period. Well, but no, that's not good enough. Like, no, sir, show me receipts. Like, that's you just saying that out your mouth is not enough. You have health insurance. I need you to you need to do what you need to do to help you stop. So, but you need to help him move in that direction because you have that much influence on him. So, if the things that you want to see from him, y'all both need to help each other get to that healthy place. So, let that be the goal, because, last thing I want to see is him die from something. Like, that would be the worst. He's strong. He can overcome the process of when he stops, but the more he continues, he will die. He will die. He will die. So, it's now, but, you have to you are the one that he's chosen from every woman that he could choose on this island. And there's a lot of women. So you have to be that one that helps him get to better. Because that man, number one, is a good provider, number one. And number two, he's very smart. He's a very smart man. Even though, he's slow at the same time. Just support, listen, be nice. Support what's yours, child. Just support what's yours. Because he needs you. I mean, I know we joke around with it, but he does need you. And that's not a bad thing, I mean, it's not bad to be loved. Yeah. It's gonna be alright. Well, I love you, daughter. I'm over here twiddling my thumbs, nervous to push this button to launch this website, but I gotta launch it December 1st. Gotta launch it. I gotta launch it and keep promoting it. Keep building a little community on it. So, launch it on. Well, I'll let you get you together. Girl, go get you some water. Get you some water in Jesus' name. Because them lips is chapped. Whose room you in? Where they at? Where they babies at? How old are they children now? God, children having children, that's a shame. Wait, okay, which one is which? She's 17 and pregnant? Oh, Lord, help us. She ain't pregnant, is she? Thank God. Lord, help us. Where he at? How many kids he got? Lord, let us pray, Jesus. Lord, these y'all. Listen. Oh, she plays on Wicked. I was wondering who that black lady was from. Okay.
Yeah, I heard she plays on Wicked. That movie that's coming out.
You know that movie about the Green Witch and I guess the White Witch? There's a new black actor. I guess they redid the movie. And I've been seeing this new black actor and I'm like, who is she? Like everybody just be creeping up on the scene. Apparently she playing Wicked. Is that a man? You can't tell if it's a man or a woman. I tell you, don't know these days. You gotta ask the question. Cause she got some bold features. I'm just saying, bold features. God help us. All right, well, I love you, daughter. You and Patricia both. Yeah, I FaceTimed her this morning. Oh yeah, I'll text it to you when we get off of here. She at work, but she says she'll call me when she get off. Shoot her a text. You got an iPhone? Did you download 18.1? They got some new features. I love it. It's pretty dope. Did you learn how to use all of them? It's pretty dope. Well, you know, seriously speaking, I could really use you back here to help me with this business. So just be thinking about that. Because, you know, I'd like to have you as my first employee. And not just not getting paid. I mean, you're going to be a paid employee. So you can help me by working. Yes, I do. It's again, this is a company. This is not Build-A-Bear, okay? It's a whole company. So yes, I do have to pay you and I have to show taxes and all of that. Yes, I do. So what I'm telling you is I have a job for you and I need to hire you. So, you know, I want to have a meeting with a couple of more couple more offices and try to get some more contracts too, but I've been not doing that because I gotta hire people and I'm like, I'm so scared to make that move, but like I need to expand, like it's the whole purpose. So I do have 2 people who want to come on board. So I mean, I do have interested people, but I'd love to have you as part of the business. And right now, you know, you'll be doing the clean right now, but eventually I'd like to have you in a management role. Supervising the cleans and just making sure that stuff is done the way I want, the way that it needs to be done, so that our quality is consistent and that you know, our customers are happy. And then the other part is Luxe Life Maui, like these orders being packaged and shipped, going live on TikTok when you're packaging orders, because you can promote the product at the same time live on TikTok, and then you're packaging live on TikTok. You know, if customers have questions in the business email, making sure that those questions are answered in, you know, like a 24 to 42 hour time frame. Inventory, you know, I mean, there's so much that is going to need to be done with, you know, that part of the business starting next month, because, you know, I'm sure we're going to sell out of this soft launch we're getting ready to do. The 2 vendors in China, I have the spreadsheet that I've been working on, but there's some stuff I need to do to list some of the items that I'm going to be getting from them. to the website. It's just a whole process. There's so much work to do, and I've just been trying to do it all. Uh-huh. I have to I have to do a Zoom. I have to do a Zoom with you, and I have to do a Zoom with you and show you how to work the system, because it's a lot of it's. I gotta train you, because the Shopify back office is the work. All right, daughter. Well, go get dressed. I love you. Okay. All right. Bye.